on the Youth Advisory Board since the beginning of the Youth Advisory Board.
Very beginning.
And coming up right now to speak for you guys, for us, is Lilly and Antonia, who have practically been there since the beginning, since the summer of the beginning.
Yeah, we have.
And they're going to tell you about our PhotoVoice project, which is like a photo evaluation project we did. All right?
Right.
Here you go.
How are we going to... There's pictures around here. All right. So, yeah, I'm Antonia, and that one's Lilly. I'm Lilly. And I'm so, like Mary said, we've been, I'm just going to keep talking into this. We've been here for like most of the 2 years now, turning into 3 years. Yeah. Yeah. We joined, I think, like June. And this time, we do a few projects year-round, maybe like one in the summer, one in the winter. And this time we did a sort of photo evaluation that we called our PhotoVoice project to kind of show what heARTS is about, what we do, and how we impact the people around us. So yeah, Lilly was on the original formation of that project, so she can talk more about it than I can.
Okay, yeah. So to start this project, we formed another committee, kind of built off the Youth Advisory Board, but also other members that weren't on the Youth Advisory Board could join as well. And we called it our PhotoVoice Committee. And what we did was we took pictures of people at heARTS and things around heARTS during classes and open studio and stuff like that. And we would go through them and talk about what you could see in them, how they relate to heARTS, and how they show what heARTS is about. So.
Yeah, and here are some, so then I ended up on the committee after, they called a meeting for like all of us, and then it ended up being a meeting that I wasn't supposed to be at, and then we're not really sure what happened, but I came in on the project near the end, where we were deciding on the pictures that we thought represented Courageous Hearts the most, and as you can see here, the 8 hanging pictures, and in the back there's a slideshow of just our decision-making process. But yeah, we've got the 8 pictures that we thought showed what we're about the best. And I don't know if you've walked through this or not, but we've got a few. We've got our open door, which we thought was a good representation of just how we're an open space. We're open for anybody to come in and drop in, and we have a drop-in policy for students where you can come to one class, you can come to like all the classes that week, it doesn't really matter, and it's just a free space to do what you need to do or do what you want to do.
Okay, and this picture we chose because it showed like a piece of chalk to show that the power is in our hands. We start with a clean slate. We can make whatever we want, and the emphasis is on the arts, as you can see in heARTS, for Courageous Hearts.
Yeah.
Other pictures.
And
I don't know how well this can be seen.
Yeah, just lift it up, that's good.
yeah, that's our, the plants are having a party over there.
Yeah.
And yeah, we thought it was cool how we had the reflection of Courageous Hearts while also seeing the outside, across the street and the rest of the community. Yeah, Juxtapose is what we titled it, basically because it was a juxtaposition of the outside world. We also thought it was where it's cold and dreary and non-artsy, and our inside where it's warm and we have plants.
We have life.
Yeah.
What does it say on the other side?
On the other side, it says, "Art is a reflection of you, and you are a reflection of heARTS," because it's a reflection in the window.
Yep. Because we're real good on puns here.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, and yeah, we
I can talk about the titles of the ones we did too.
Yeah, go for it.
And then this one we called Uncharted because I like to combine words. And originally it was chalk art, so I was like, oh, chart. And we're like uncharted because with art you like go into uncharted waters, and uncharted territories sometimes.
And we're all about getting out of your comfort zone, trying things you may have not tried before. I think it's especially cool. The title makes a lot of sense because for a lot of us, Courageous Hearts is uncharted territory. I know when Lilly and I first started, we weren't really sure what was happening.
Yeah, it took a while before we knew that.
Yeah, I mean, and neither was Lindsay. We were like all here,
We're
like
all
we want to do
together for
something.
sports.
Yeah, we thought we wanted to do something with art, and we were gonna have a bunch of different things, and I think it's kind of cool to see where we are 3 years later, with
All of this.
yeah, and
And
our
all of
tables
you
are a lot
guys.
messier,
That's
and you're
Yeah.
yeah, you guys too. I mean, you're here.
And then, yeah, this title's pretty self-explanatory. It's just called Come Hither, because you can come inside, and old words are fun. So,
Yeah,
a lot of them just sound hard.
yeah. Well, we've got
We've got a picture of this one with her baby, Emily?
Emily.
Emily.
This
Okay.
is
It's not a real baby.
I
It is to her.
in my life. Yeah, but you know,
Explain the title if you remember.
French pens. Yeah, I was filming just a class project in my French class about like a pen commercial, and we needed the baby as a prop. And then I had a class. I had Courageous Hearts later on that day, and I didn't have time to stop home, so I just kind of brought the baby, and it was a really interesting experience for me because throughout the whole day at school, like my friends were like, "What is that? What is it doing? What is it?" And like the whole class was a little confused. And then I came to Hearts, and Lily was like, "Oh, okay, that's weird," and you know, Paloma laughed, thought it was possessed or something. But other than that, I didn't get many comments. People were just cool with it. Like, you can bring a baby in, a fake baby, that's fine. And I'd hand it off to someone like, support the neck if I needed to go run off and do something. And they were fine with that. And I think it's a good snapshot.
It's a good representation, yeah.
Yeah, of what
We're
happens here.
carefree.
Yeah, we don't,
We don't judge people.
yeah, that's,
And what does it say in the back?
It says, picture of a carefree and judgment-free space,
yeah.
which is also kind of goes with this picture,
That's the cat hand, cat dance.
called cat dance, which is of my hands because sometimes I get bored in class and this happens. At school, not here. I never get bored in class here. But, yeah, this is just kind of another like, oh, that's weird, but it's cool, and
Yeah.
we like it here, so.
And yeah, it also, I mean, we do a lot of weird things here. We like to laugh. We're about a lot of things like being an inclusive space, being a comforting space, but we're also here to be silly because that's fun. And art that makes you laugh is just as important as art that makes you cry. And yeah, weird things happen.
And that's art too. And that's what it says on the back. So.
Yeah. So yeah, and then you can look around at the other photos and the quotes too. And, you know, I don't know, there's a lot, they say a lot about the space that we're in right now. And I think, I don't know, it's hard to quantify what Hearts is. Yeah, which was what we were trying to do through PhotoVoice. But I think in the end it mostly comes down to being a place to make friends and a place to make art, but also a place to bring your fake baby or help somebody with their art project or throw glitter all over every single table, which also happened.
You can see here,
There's a process.
a glitter process.
There was a lot of glitter. It's still everywhere.
You can find on the tables.
Yeah.
Because our tables are our stories.
Yeah. Yeah, in the middle. Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, you know, here's to 3 more years of that.
Woo!